Hello viewers, it's Marie from Pender. Welcome to a story video. Today's story is gonna be my fears of what the game is, Dance Dance Revolution. All of you saying, Marie, why are you afraid of Dance Dance Revolution? It's a great game. Let me explain. Dance Dance Revolution Extreme 2 is one of my first ever exposure of the Dance Dance Revolution series that is created by Konami and B. Manny. This fear happens when I was a young child. I was probably around let's say, when I was around 6 years old to 10? But we're gonna talk about the good things about it before the whole fear happened. At the time, it looks like a fun game when you see the title and everything. You can choose a song you want to dance to, and it was kind of fun. My older sisters, my brothers, one of my younger sisters wasn't born at that time. She was born since 2009. So let's get back to the story. So everything went fine and dandy, and I was playing it too, but only like the easier steps, like the tutorials, and I mostly enjoy it by watching my sisters play it. And not only that, our neighbors too. And I can remember the good times about it. But until that one fateful day, my sisters started to play the mission stages. The mission stages that you unlock some outfits and stuff for characters, unlock some songs. They're like easy, medium to hard stages. So she played one of the stages that I find pretty hard for me. And once you made a mistake in one go or two goes, that was As the Rush Comes mission. That's what I remembered. And once she did a mistake, the door closes after all that danger, life gouge. And it scared me. That was nightmare fuel. The scare factor went up to boiling lava that reaches up to my head. It was so scary. It creeped me out. And the announcer saying you couldn't make it. I never felt so shook in my life. Like, why is this game doing that? It had to give that jump scare door close. And also the sound that goes with the door close and the other alternate fail screen. And it makes me not want to play that game ever again. Well, they complete all levels, so that's good. But in certain levels, once they fail, once they press the button to try again or quit, I hear a weird sound that just gives me chills even more. That sounds more like this. Only to the people who grew up with that game or heard of that sound only gets it. But to newcomers, I don't think you would find it, because I try to search every video footage of a mission stage and the fails and completes, but I couldn't find a high definition one. I can't even find the fail ones either. Most of the video footage is just potato quality recording. There could be times that I'm not scared of it, for example, we played the game in every Christmas year, sometimes, but not always. There's a lot of people around. I just watch them play and I find it less scary. When it's not Christmas special, for some reason my parents play DDR in the basement. I missed what song they're playing and I forgot, but when I went downstairs, I saw they have both E's, like they lost. What's going on? And I always thought the pads were broken or something. But the biggest scare factor I have with the game, this is going to the negative side now. Yes, we're going to the negative side. It's that one song that just scared the crap out of me, that my sisters unlocked. It was Paranoia 180. Well, man, that song, it just creeped me out. Especially that cover. Well, when you go to the bar banner, at first it really reminds me of the 101 Dalmatians for some reason. But once you press the game, that robot just looking at the other way, and it has the rings over his body. It's like these two rings on his body. What is going on with that cover? That face, it looks so menacing and unsettling, a robot human. And once my sister played that stage, she lost because how fast it was. I have to say, the gameplay is very hard for me to play. In certain levels, that just really gets to me, like especially the fast songs, like I keep on saying like what the heck, Captain Jack and Cartoon Heroes. That's one of my least favorite levels of all time because how fast it was. Even in beginner setting and light, it's still hard. There was one time that I really want to give up on that game, is where my brother and me, we played the game together. We played Captain Jack. Well, my brother requested Captain Jack and I requested Cartoon Heroes because how good the song was. And they got some DDR characters. For some reason we switched paths, like I was meant to be Elise and my brother was meant to be Concinto or Robo 2001. I meant to say Alice, not Elise. I was thinking about SSX tricky characters. I should have paid attention to the name. But let's get back to the video. So we switched for some reason. I became Robo 2001 and he became Elise. Like, what the heck? I really hated that robot because how ugly it was. I did not like that robot at the time, so it's a very outdated opinion. I started liking, or no wait, loving that robot since 2011 or 2012. So once we played Captain Jack and Cartoon Heroes, we both lost. And I was like, what the heck? We're in beginner and it's still so hard. And I kept on panicking, like, what's going on? Why can't I win? It's just too, like, the arrows are just too fast. I started crying, all because I lost in those stages. And I tried to turn off the PS2, but it wouldn't work. At the time, I didn't know how to turn off the PS2. And I keep calling my sisters, like, hey, stop. Like, how can I stop this? I didn't know how to stop the stage. But I know I'm gonna be scared of that fail part once I stop it. Why am I scared of a game that is so fun and you can dance to? Like, I don't understand. And there was one time my older sister wanted me to try the Tomorrow level and the missions, and I didn't want to, so she wanted me to start anyway, and then I walked away because I was too afraid of the fail closing door part. It was around nighttime, and we was going to sleep. This is probably early in the morning or something. My younger brother started to turn on the PS2 for some reason, and he started Dance Dance Revolution. And I was getting startled by the intro. So I turned the PS2 off and then changed it to Disney Channel so we can all go back to sleep, because I don't know why he's like playing it so early. I honestly don't know. I hide the game under my grandmother's old library setting that is in the hallway. Yeah, I hide it so my sisters won't look for it. There were like few times they found it, but I put it back in there because I just really don't want to see that game again. And I kid you not, you're not going to believe this, but I gave that game to my father to sell it in GameStop. And do I regret it? Unfortunately, yes. I regret it so much that I felt bad for my sisters and my neighbors. Actually, my sister's friends, because I cannot believe I was that afraid back then. I could have been more brave, but I was just a scaredy cat child. And I should have known better not to do that. Even to this day, I still regretted it. I should have kept it and grow out of that fear. It was a fun game to them. It has so much potential to them. But I gave it all away because of my stupid fear of that game. But now I'm not really scared of that game anymore because, you know, I'm growing up. Well, that story has been ended. I've got a question for you. What is a game that you fear about and you wanted to sell it back to GameStop or any other places? Let me know in the comments below so I can read your comments about it. Yes, we all have fears, but there could be times we have to get over that fear, and we should never let that cover our bravery. We just have to embrace our bravery, especially when it comes to games, music, and movies. And whatever you do, if you're ever afraid of the game, don't ever sell it back to someone because you make other people feel bad like I did. So don't do the same mistake as I did. Just tell them how you feel about the game. And how do you stand up for it? Your parents and your siblings will help you out too. Even your relatives. So that's all I have to say here about the story. It's Marie from Pender. Thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram for extra stuff. See you around. Bye.